today's gonna be a super simple day, very short, because I've still got work to do and early work in the morning. But what we're trying to do is just, if we take a look at the logic to advance our wave right now, it is this crappiness where it's just, if x1 is collected, if x2 is collected, if x3 is collected, if all those are true, then wave 2. So we're just going to pop this into a function that is dependent on the enemy objects. So if we take a look at our enemy objects, we kind of give ourselves this enemy objects at the beginning, or actually it's dependent on the wave. So enemy objects is 3 in wave 1. So I guess by the end of our wave 1 in our update function, we need to run this function we're about to write, which is just cycle through all our enemy objects and only advance the wave if every single one of those enemy objects has an eggs that is collected, eggs at that index for each and every enemy object. So we look, I guess if we go to our main update function, we can go right above it and give us a new function that is called, actually, what is it called? It's called waveAdvance. Okay, now our function waveAdvance needs to take in an argument that is called enemies. We'll call it that because we'll pass in enemy objects, the variable, but I've gotten problems in the past using parameter names as variable names, so we're not going to be doing that. So that's why we just have enemies. So what needs to happen in this is say, you know, for I gets 1, comma, in enemies, but we need to this is not right. Let's do, I mean Melvin do. Okay, okay, so yeah, we're cycling through the list of our parameter. We're cycling through the integer of whatever our parameter is, right? So, but the thing is, we need a way to check each and every one of them. So, I don't know how to do this. Because we can't just... I don't know how to do this. Because we can't just say if eggs at this ith thing dot collected is true. We can't just do that. Because it'll cycle through every I, and we only need it, we need it to be I don't know how to do this. It's like what we're really trying to ask is if the last egg in our egg table is collected and everyone before it, but we do this? I guess... well, I guess we could have it return a value, you know, false if it doesn't advance, true if it does. And what we can do is say, if not eggs collected, then go ahead and return false. Okay. So if any of the eggs in the... Yeah. So we're cycling through all the indexes of all of our parameters of our enemy objects. So we're like, wave 1 is 3. So we're saying, you know, a for loop of 3. If any of those eggs are not collected, return false. But then how do we say, well, I guess if it gets to the end here, we return true. Because it can only get to the return true if it doesn't return false first. And it would return false if any of those eggs are not collected. Does that work? So then we would take this function we just wrote and kind of, we'd have to pass in the enemy objects in our wave 1 and check this every single frame. So we would say wave 1, or when this wave gets 1. Wave is equal to 1. There we go. So at the end of our wave 1, I guess, we can say, so at the end of our wave 1, we say run our waveAdvance function and pass in the enemy objects variable. And then if that returns true, so we'll say if this function, then we're going to go ahead and increment our wave. So this function should only return true if none of the indexes in our enemy objects. So like there's 3 enemy objects in wave 1, so it'll go through every single eggs table, every single eggs global table, and check if it's not collected. And if it's not collected, it'll be false. If none of them are not collected, if they're all collected, it'll be true, and then we'd advance our wave. So ideally, that's what happens. Now, if we print our wave, we do have to take out our old logic so we can test this new logic, which we're doing if eggs whatever dot collected, right? No? Come on. It's eggs at I dot collected. No? Well, I spelled it wrong. Okay. Eggs. I. Collected. Really? Where is it then? Really? Okay, whatever. So we'll take this out for now. So that's not messing with us, and it was really just one line above us. Oh, we're silly. Okay. So now we're running our waveAdvance function on our enemy objects in our wave 1, and if that returns true, which should only return true if we have collected all of our eggs, then increment our wave. So let's print up our wave, which we've already got the cheat code for that right here. No, don't record. Right, and run. Okay, wave 1. So let's kill and collect all of our eggs. Then we'll see if we go to wave 2. Wave 2. And the lava rises. See that? Heck yeah. Okay, so now we've got a more elegant solution than our wave gets. You know, we took this ugliness. See this ugliness? If eggs.1 collected, if eggs.2 collected, if eggs.3 collected, then go to wave 2. Now, if we continued with that, then in wave 2, we'd have to say, okay, well now there's 4 enemy objects, so now if eggs 1, 2, 3, and 4 are collected, then wave gets 3. But now we can just we can run our waveAdvance on our enemy objects variable. And if that returns true, then go ahead and increment our wave. So we can just use this. Now we can probably actually do this better even, because we can probably just increment our wave in our function itself. So let's try that. So before we return true, we would increment our wave and then return true. Now, if we go to our waveAdvance function call, all we need to do is just run the function. It'll take care of the increment. So that's a little better. If that works as intended. So let's see if we collect all 3 eggs. If we in fact go to wave 2 still, which we should. Oh no. Wave 2, and the lava level rises. Cool. Okay, so that's much prettier. I like that much better. So we condensed all this ugliness into a function, and we can use that same function in every wave. So, much better. Oopsie. Okay. So yeah, waveAdvance. Yep. Oh, not what I wanted. Okay. It's not the prettiest function, but it gets a job done. I'm not going to go any further today because I have got work to do for my big boy job, so we take a look at our git diff. It's really as simple as adding this waveAdvance function, taking out the old nastiness and implementing that function. And we can also take out our wave debug. Well, we can leave it because the next thing we're going to do is do our wave 2 printing to the screen and then spawning our wave 2 enemies. So it'd be nice to kind of just see what wave it is and make sure they're spawning appropriately when the wave gets changed, and the timer for that, whatever that's going to look like. So I will add everything with a commit message saying added waveAdvance function. Okay. Yeah. What? Head of origin main. Okay, I don't know why it didn't like that, but we've got it. Okay, added waveAdvance function. Okay, So I'll catch you guys tomorrow, and we'll do getting wave printed to the screen, then start spawning the 4 bounders for our next wave. And then we'll have more than one level in our game for once. After 2 years of commits, we'll be ready to spawn a second round of enemies. That's a little embarrassing to say. But yeah, it's taken us that long because we decided to focus on everything else other than the waves first. But, you know, we got all the mechanics done, basically. Well, not the platform attraction or the lava troll, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna save that for when I want a mistress project and I can come back and do those updates. But I gotta get working on new projects because this has been 2 years in the making already. So yeah, not a great programmer, but I'm pretty proud of this after, I mean, it's taken me 2 years, but no tutorial, all self-taught. I mean, I watched the CS50 game dev Flappy Bird episode, and that taught me all I needed to do to kind of teach myself how to do something like Joust. So hopefully this is inspiring to other people, because if I can do it, you can do it. Yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. We'll code some more tomorrow.